welcome to the first of a series of videos being produced by the team over at Successful Baits. We've entitled this Sessions because that's essentially what it's all about. It's basically the team getting out there on the bank and giving a review of how we're getting on, hopefully catching some fish for you, and also giving a bit of a rundown on some of the products that we have available over at Successful Baits. So for my first session, I've decided to fish a local lake to me. It's Fenland Fisheries at Earith, and I'm on the Vermuyden Lake, which is about 2.5 acres in size. So let's hope we get some fish for you. So the first thing we're going to do is have a look at some of the baits that we actually have in the range. There are the standard shelf life boilies, so this is one of the 18mm versions. They also come in 14mm. What we really like about these baits is the consistency of them. They don't just disappear into powder with a bit of a squeeze. You do give them a little bit more pressure and they do break open, and it's that inside that is what the carp are obviously looking for. Now this is one of the VNX range, so it's got that nice vanilla, coconut and tiger nut smell going on. We also have the Enduro boilies. Now these are a patented coated boilie, so what you've got inside there is an 18mm boilie, but it's then coated in a shell which breaks down in the water over time and leaves you with a nice bedded bait around your hook bait. Now these can also be used as hook baits. You can literally just peel some of that coating away, and what you find underneath is the 18mm boilie, and then it's just a case of hair rigging that on there as you normally would. So you can cast that out as a hook bait. There's also a wide variety of wafters and pop-ups in the Successful Baits range. Obviously I can't go through them all now, but just some of the options available. So these are the VNX wafters. You have the pink VNX pop-ups. They're a really nice addition to the bottom baits, and that's what I used myself. You have the red spice fish, so this is a really garlicky, spicy bait. Again, carp seem to absolutely love this one, and it does really stink of garlic. We have the Scobury range. Again, they're a mix of Scopex and berries, and they do smell really sweet, real nice winter bait that you've got there. We also have the nasty shrimp. This is one of the firm favourites of the team at Successful Baits and a number of the customers as well. Again, they really do smell pretty shrimpy. Not my personal favourite, but I can see why the fish like them. And then one that I do use, which is the krill and black pepper. So it's krill BP. This is a nice orange pop-up. Again, the pop-ups will last for 12 hours minimum, popped up. They're really good buoyant baits, and they do smell really nice. We then have a variety of different liquids. So some of the ones I've got here are the bait activators. So these are really good for putting into your stick mixes, letting them soak in. You can't use these directly with the PVA because they're not PVA friendly, but you can certainly put them into all of your stick mixes, allow them all to soak into the boilies and the pellets, and they're absolutely fine to use in the stick mix with PVA.
wasn't it?
21.7.
21.7, nice.
Very nice.
And there's another one.
21.7.
22.8.
This one,
22.8.
£22.8. Two within a, well, I had one in the net and one on the hook.
Awesome.
Successful baits.
Well done, mate.
Thank you very much. Right guys, to say I'm buzzing after that would be an understatement, but two £20 plus fish in the bag, happy days. I just thought I'd show you quickly the rig that I caught it on. So it's a standard IQD rig, and I've got it topped there with a Successful Baits krill black pepper pop-up, and the underneath is actually a monster crab bottom bait in the 18mm. So really, I had some success on this. They really do seem to like it. The other carp that I had, the second one, was a £22 8oz mirror, and that was on a VNX bottom bait with the pink washed out VNX pop-up. So it's something that's new to the range, we brought in the last month or so. So you've got the pink washed out pop-ups and then just one of the standard 18mm bottom baits, and all I've done is I've just taken a slice off of each of them and then put them onto the rig as normal. Following on from those two fish, it's been a couple of hours. I've taken the rods in for a little bit. I'm the only person on the lake, so I just thought I'll give it a quick rest, and I wanted to freshen up the baits and get some spot out there. So I shall spot out a load of the VNX stick mix that I've got out onto the spot in the middle of the lake, and then the monster crab and krill black pepper pop-ups that I've got I will be putting back out on the spot by the tree. So that's a good dozen spods of this stick mix. So it's a mix of the ready-made VNX stick mix, some particles, some chopped up VNX boilies and some pellets. So obviously that's all dumped with VNX goo, or the activator liquid. So we shall see how we get on with that. Now it's just got to get the rig out there over the top of it. And here's the rig. As we were saying earlier, it's a VNX bottom bait, a VNX pop-up, it's pink, and I've just put some activator liquid on that and some goo, and then I've got a PVA bag with the same stick mixers in there. So we shall get this out on the spot. It's already clipped up at the same distance, and I'm aiming for that tree in the distance there, so single tree on the far bank. So the weather seemed to have cooled off a little bit from earlier. It was quite sunny earlier on, really getting quite warm, but it's actually clouded up quite a bit now, quite significantly. So hopefully this is going to be slightly cooler temperatures. The fish are going to drop down in the water because they have been topping out quite a lot. I've seen quite a few cruising around on top. I have tried the zig out there, but I haven't had any luck on that, so I've reverted back to the bottom baits, and we will see if we can get some fish on there through the evening and into the night. Another fish on the bank. Had this one out on the VNX bottom bait with the pink VNX pop-up out in the middle there where I've been doing all the spodding, and this is the result. Lovely 15-pound 6-ounce ghosty. Cracking result. Right, so we'll get him back and see if we can get another one. There we go. PB, the successful bait, currently stands at 22 pounds 8 ounces, and that is exactly 23 pounds. So another 20. Reading 26 in the weigh sling, so 23 pounds, but that is a clonking great fish. Real thick, heavy fish. Well pleased with that one. That's another one coming from the VNX. And there I was saying I was about to turn in for the night. We have our fourth 20-pounder. Real again. Massive great tail on it. That's what we came for. And that was another one on the VNX. Right, morning guys. It's the final morning of my 48-hour session. I had a really good night. I had 5 fish out in total since yesterday lunchtime-ish. I'm just going to put the last bit of my spod mix out over the area, see if we can't nick one more bite. Let's go. Right, good morning everyone, and welcome to the final part of this successful bait session. As you can see from behind me, I've packed all of my gear away, other than the rods, cradle and landing net, so if I do get a last minute run I can still hopefully get one out for us. Hopefully you'll agree it's been a successful session. I've had 5 carp out now, 420, so been really good second half of the trip. First half was quiet, but I think it's shown that when I've been able to put bait into the same spot, build those spots up and have confidence that the bait and the rigs are working, obviously I've had the success follow that. I hope you've enjoyed watching the session. Obviously please feel free to give us a like, share any comments that you may have. We're obviously looking to do more of these sorts of videos, so if there's anything you particularly would like to see, please let us know. Obviously also feel free to head over to the website and check out the baits that we've been using. It is a really good range. There's plenty of experience has gone into making the baits, and I think they're proving themselves all over the country and all over the continent. So I've been Dave Sacker from the Successful Baits team. I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode of Sessions. The next session will be on East Elf Lakes for 48 hours, and it will be the Successful Baits team social. So hopefully you can join us again.